Okay, so I'm going to show you how to set this up really quick. Now, ignore the infinity effect while I'm dragging my monitor over here. Okay, hopefully... Oh boy, let's see. Okay, it's fine. I just want to make sure. It's here. I'm basically going to tell you to copy what I did because you sound like you have a pretty decent, okay computer. Like, I have an i5 and it does fine. Color's dark, and I do the dark theme because that is freaking blinding, I tell you what. This is where you'd put your stream thing. Oh, I deleted the code because there's been many times where I accidentally streamed. Okay, here's where it gets interesting. Now, I can't click anything right now, but right now, this is my stream thing. The CBR. It's actually important, believe it or not. And for now, it's only 2500 bitrate. If you were to ever get, like, partnered or whatnot on Twitch, 3500 is their max. I recommend very fast, although because that's like the best by default. Like it's either faster or very fast usually. I do super fast or very fast. Sorry, I am dyslexic. Now this is the important thing. Now that bitrate may seem insane, 10,000, but it actually really helps a lot. And then this is where you select where it ends recording. This here, you can actually change the file format. MP4 is one of the smallest things you can have. You'll see here there's two audio tracks. I'll get to that in a minute. 264 encoder. That's actually really good because it uses your GPU, and even when you're gaming, it uses so little GPU that you don't notice a difference. I'm not sure what these are. Audio. Okay. For the audio, you just want to see that the highest bit rate that your microphone and headphones can do, and just try to match them up. As you see, I do 1 and 2. Those are just on by default. This is where it's interesting. I put it at 48,000. You might have higher, but 48,000 is a good middle ground because that's what most microphones can do. This is my desktop audio. So those are my speakers, but I plug in my headphones through my speakers because it's easier to reach. And then I actually disable the default one and I put it on 2. As you see, you have a blue snowball. It's okay. Here, I just have it at 1080p. I will fix that later because sometimes I have little stutter issues, but if I get a little better CPU, it'd be fine. And here you can even record into 60 FPS. This sharpens it, but it doesn't really matter. Now your bass, you could play your game at the highest resolution you have, but you can output it to say 720p, so you don't have to redo that later in the video. I just try to do it at 1080 as often because I prefer to play it like that. Downscaling it does cause some lag sometimes, but it's barely noticeable. This is where you set up all your hotkeys. This is really fun. I just set up the recording and stuff. I did the scroll lock because when I push my scroll lock, a light lights up, and when it's on, I know that it's recording. Advanced. This I don't mess with. You can do stream delay, but it doesn't really matter because Twitch will fix it by default anyway for you. See, I don't even have it enabled. You only do this if you want like an artificial delay, saying you're like playing a competitive game and like people can't do what they call stream snipe you. And then I'll just keep that normal, and I'll just click cancel. And then this is where you would mess with the audio. You go to the mixer, and then you will see like many options. And like my mic, I have it selected to do all, and my desktop it's only on 1. And I'm going to show you because I have Sony Vegas also, as you can probably see. Totally got that. Yeah. Just opening it now. Like my name, Jabba Hutt. Oh, you can't even see that. Why is it opening on the second screen? I will fix that in a second. Probably good anyway because of the key. Boy, this is taking longer than I thought. Maybe I'll put in some background music. I'd have to learn how to do that kind of still. Just kidding, I know how. I just don't want to get sued. I do have a list of music that you won't get sued. Yeah, I know, it didn't work properly last time. Okay, so I'm going to go to my file. It might show movies because I was just testing something out. Okay. This is the one I recorded before starting. And you see there's 2 audio tracks. Now it's not going to make a difference because I didn't have a game open or whatnot in the background. So you just test it, like, you just mute one of them and you find out which one's the game. And then you can adjust the sound to be louder or quieter. Anyway, that should be it. If you have more questions, just message me on Discord by adding me, even if you PM me, because it makes a ping.